Alright, before we get started with this Grand Arena video, I just want to make a quick announcement for everyone that's subbed to the channel or liking what you're seeing. We do have a Discord now. It's going to be in the description, so make sure that you join. It's going to be a lot of different stuff in there. It's going to be a lot of helpful tools to help us get better at the game, work together as a community, and really just chop it up even further. Alright? Make sure you join. I'll see you in there. Hey, it's your boy Tilo Mac coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to do another Grand Arena video, my latest one, and I have to say right off the rip, this is probably one of the best Grand Arena performances that I've ever done, only because we go through a lot of heavy defense and we're able to one-shot pretty much everything, using different counters to maneuver our way in, and yeah, it's a pretty good one. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, and this time around, my opponent's name is Rook. You're going to see right off the rip that I have the slight advantage when it comes to the offensive-oriented stats. I have more of lifetime banners than he does. I have more clears, I have more wins, and more undersized squads, but he definitely outshines me when it comes to holds. And you're going to see that, especially with the defense that he sets against me, that this man does not play when it comes to his defense. But other than that, our mods and our relic levels are pretty similar. I have a little slight edge on certain things and he does on other things. Same thing with the characters. We go back and forth on a lot of different things, almost like we did on the last GAC opponent that I had. Alright, and that's how we're going to compare this matchup. I really hope you guys enjoy this battle. You're going to see a lot of different counters, and like I said previously, it's probably one of the best GACs I've ever had, so I really hope you guys enjoy this. Alright, let's get into it.
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us. This party's over.
Alright, right off the rip, you're going to see that he put his Supreme Leader Kylo on defense. So now, it's time to bring out my counter that I put out a video on earlier, and let's put it to the test. This is the first time I'm able to actually put it into practice in a GAC, so I'm pretty excited at this point. Alright, right off the beginning, they go straight after my gas. They sit them down, and this is when the magic happens. You're going to see that my remodding of my fives for the counter is really paying off. Fives is not going down. He's extremely tanky, especially when he's under guard. And that's definitely how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like this is working, and it is. Yeah, I'm able to tank all those hits that they're bringing out, but the only thing is that R7 crew is throwing a little wrench into it. I knew this going into it, that he was going to cause a little bit of problems, but you're going to see here that my gas is going to take care of them. And you're going to see that I took out Hux with a big AoE from gas. They sit him down, but Chewie and Fives are able to handle crew and take him out as well. Then it just leaves Supreme Leader Kylo left, and you're going to see it just does not go the way I wanted it to.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
And that was just super unfortunate, losing both Chewie and Fives in a matter of seconds. And it just leaves me with a gas and Supreme Leader Kylo 1v1. But let's see who gets the dub.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
Let's go, baby. Gas clutched it for us, and I couldn't be happier with the results. That 1v1 was sketchy, but man, gas though. But we're not out of the woods yet, even though with that good performance of a one-shot on the SLKR using a counter, we still have to deal with this EP, Malik, and Bastila squad. Alright, and right here I was stressing out only because I didn't think I had enough in the tank to be able to take out that EP squad after dealing with SLKR. But right here I opted to go with a Revan, a Yoda, and a Bastila. And you're gonna see that I was a little sketched only because two of them were G12. The only relic I have on this squad is Yoda at G5, and the rest of the teams that I'm facing are R7s. But you're gonna see that this squad takes out this EP Bastila and Malik squad. I am hyped right now. I'm actually going to do a video just on this squad, just so I can put it out for all you guys that are struggling against this. This is a nice clean counter that we came across. And you're going to see there that I used direct focus on Bastila first. I wanted to take out her first just because the damage output that she brings out, and also the buffs or the debuffs that she brings out, it can really get that team going, and it's hard to stop them. Then I went for EP just because every time you take a turn, EP is putting that damage on you, and he also has that stun ability and just a lot of different stuff. I just opted to go for him just because he was squishier than Malik. I'd rather just have it a 3v1 situation against him. And you're gonna see, even though we took out them with ease, Malik at R7 just held the line for his squad. And I was a little scared at first that I was gonna time out, but you're gonna see that we do come across with the dub, just stunning him, taking his turn meter away, and eventually whittling him down till he's out of the game. And I was so glad that worked out for me. I was a little stressed out that that counter was not gonna work, but by getting through his EP squad and his SLKR squad, this leaves the door open for a clean victory. But right here, I'm going against this General Grievous squad. It's not the optimal General Grievous squad, but still, I don't want to play no games. I played this good with the counters that I don't want to mess up this match. So I ended up using the Padme against it, and it's pretty easy. I don't really stress over it too much, and they get the dub pretty quick. Right, and by taking out that Grievous squad, now we have a clear view of what is behind that back wall. And you're gonna see that it's nothing too crazy other than the Phasma squad, but even then, it's not that bad. Alright, and you're gonna see that I go for the Old Republic right off the rip. You guys already know, if you guys been watching my stuff, I love the OG Kylo counter, and this is even easier because Zaalbar is not in the mix. Alright, and a nice 56 banners real quick, and I decide to go, instead of focusing on that back wall, to go back up to the top wall. And you're gonna see that I go against the Night Sister squads with my Bounty Hunters. And I love the Bounty Hunter counter to the Night Sisters, and you're gonna really see that it's an effective counter. I get max banners, and it's just the Bounty Hunters. It's just so cool. And we're running pretty much the same team that we've been running: Boss Lead, Jango, and my man Boba.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
It definitely is, especially when you're going against Night Sister squads. But the Bounty Hunters are great when it comes to going against the Night Sister squads. All you have to do is really focus on getting that execute off and killing people with Jango so they can't get that revive. And you're going to see that I do that, and I make sure that I get that payout off, and I get max banners. And that's what it's all about. You're trying to get the max banners. And honestly, this squad was pretty easy. If they would have put Mother Talzin in the place of Visage, this could have been a lot harder, just because the plague. That plague can be an annoyance and can cause some problems. But yeah, easy win. Next up, I'm going to go against that Vader squad. I end up using my EP Vader and Thrawn against it. Kind of similar to the team that I'm going against with a slight modification, but you're going to see how it goes.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
And this man definitely shows no mercy, taking out Thrawn right off the rip. And you're going to see that they just get that train rolling, and they just can't stop. Under EP Lead, Vader is a monster. They just take out teams left and right, and they don't even take turns. And right there, we get full banners, and I'm happy for that one. Alright, next up I ended up going against this Newt squad just because I felt like it was the most dangerous squad left on the board. I take my clones against it. It's not going to be the most cleanest win that I get, but it's an effective win still. All three are left standing, but just barely. This point of the battle, I definitely was starting to get a little scared that I was going to lose one of my clones. I especially did not want to lose Rex just because he provides that turn meter and that annihilate, but you're going to see that they hold on. For some reason they get on the red, but they just are able to just grasp enough life to hold on, and all five are standing. I end up with 49, which I'm extremely happy about. It could have been a lot worse. Alright, next on the hit list is going to be this Basilisk squad, and I have to say, I'm a little jealous. They have a relic Ezra, and I know it's not the most efficient relics, but man, Ezra is a beast at relics. He's able to put so much damage. But you're gonna see that I end up taking my Traya squad, and I ended up using Nihilus on the squad as well. Big mistake. They end up taking my Nihilus right here, especially with Ezra's big hitting power. But I think I probably could have did this with only Traya and Scion, which would have been a lot better. But hey, at least we get the win, and that's all that matters. I just want to keep those banners coming in, and I only want a one shot. That's what it's all about. Right, we get to see those ships, and you're gonna see he has a Hux. Really surprising. I rarely see those on defense other than my own. But next up, we're gonna use this crew lead with Sith Trooper and First Order Officer against this Phasma squad. Unfortunately, Sith Trooper does not go off like he has been for the last two GACs, but he still puts in that work. Okay, Sith Trooper, I see you putting in that work. It definitely is not the same like it was on the last two GACs, but he's definitely effective. We end up with 53 banners, one short of 54, which would have been max for a 3-man squad, and I'm happy with that. And then we go for this Mother Talzin led Night Sister squad. I end up using CLS Han and Veteran Han. I probably should have just kept Veteran Han on the bench, only because he does not take a turn. CLS and Han just dismantle this squad. I don't know what I was thinking taking in Veteran Han. For some reason, I thought I was going to get stuck behind that cheese with the Night Sister stealth, but Zombie's not even on the squad. I don't know what I was thinking, but hey, we get the dub, we get max banners, that's all that matters. And then lastly, we're going to use JTR with BB-8 and R2. And this squad is really, truly an effective squad, especially in 3v3. You're going to see that JTR has extreme synergy with them both, and they're able to do a lot and control the other team. But was a little upset. I missed out on a couple banners right here, only because BB-8 was one turn away from having Illuminated Destiny, which would have recovered a lot of banners back because of the protection. A little bummed on that, but it is what it is. Alright, we still end up with 52 banners, not too bad, and I'm pretty excited about that one. Alright, and lastly we have ships. I'm not going to show it, it's always the same, but we do end up with the win and get 65 banners, and I'm pretty proud of that because that leaves us with a score of 463 banners, and I'm pretty stoked on that number, only because the GA history that this individual has. He has a lot of defensive holds, and we're able to one-shot pretty much everything. And we're able to handle that SLKR with a counter, and even that EP Malik and Bastila. And I'm excited for that. I want to see how he does on my own defense because I do have SLKR and I have the Revan trio. So it's going to be interesting. Alright, and I just ended up waiting for the end of the GAC period so we could see what happened on defense. And you're gonna see up top, everything pretty much got one-shotted except for my Geos. And that's pretty good in itself, just having the 2-shot on the Geos, but they did their job in bringing out those counters. Same thing with ships, I didn't expect anything from them, but where everything got a little crazy was the bottom. They didn't even attack my Supreme Leader Kylo squad. They only attacked my Revan, my Malak, and my Bastila, and they did it 6 times. So this really shows that this certain defense that I set is really working, that I got that much holds when I usually don't. So I'm really proud of that defense, and I'm gonna continue using it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love I've been getting, all the support I've been getting on the channel. We're almost to 100 subs. If you guys can help me get there, I would appreciate it. I'm also gonna bring out a Discord, so the link is gonna be in the description. Make sure you guys join. We could chop it up even further in the Discord, build that community out, and we can have tons of fun in there. All right, that's gonna do it for this one, and peace.